Grassy Claws, another video. Today I did some nice Christmassy nails on myself and I used the new colour from CJP called Fantasy. This is a beautiful pink. It's not bright baby pink, Barbie pink like the Amour. This is more like a nude pink. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. So I've used this, I've done all my prep. I actually took my old set off instead of doing an infill, which is good for me. So I took them off yesterday and did all the prep work. So this morning I've just come straight in and put my tips on, and today I decided to have a square set. Now I haven't had a square set since, oh I don't know, the 90s probably, because everybody has coffin shape nowadays, don't they? And I really wanted a nice square shape, so I'm really pleased with these. I think they turned out really pretty. They're really girly and glittery and perfect for Christmas. So I've started off by doing a reverse application with this pink, and it actually is really nice to use. It went on and it was okay, and I've never done a reverse application with the sides so high, the wings so high, and I wanted to try it, and it was actually easier, so I think I might do that again in future instead of having them lower down, if that makes any sense. And they actually looked okay. I've taped my ring up there if you're wondering what that pink stuff is, because when I first got my new ring I kind of filed it with my file, so I've scratched it already. So right, this nail I'm going in with coconut milk, and I'm going to do an ombre on this nail with the Fantasy, and the Fantasy and the coconut milk go absolutely beautiful together like the Amour does. And then this one I decided just to do a bit of a swirly marble. So I've got the coconut milk, the Fantasy, and a bit of crystal glass just to break it up. I wanted it quite subtle really. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter. Now the glitter that I used is by Magpie Glitter, and it's called Angel, and it's absolutely stunning. It's a silver holographic glitter, but it's extremely fine. So I've just used a tiny bit of that on my marble nails, and then I did a whole finger of this Magpie. You'll see on the other hand when I come to do it. I think it's on the other hand. So there's the glitter now that I'm putting in. It looks a funny shape, that nail, actually. It's got like a massive big dent in the side of it. This nail is with a different glitter, but what I did was I just put a thin layer down of coconut milk underneath so that the white would shine through. Now the glitter I've used, I've no idea where it's from. It's in an old pot and it just says Silver Sparkle, so it could really be from anywhere, or I could have made it myself. I think actually it's from somewhere. It's got like silver and white and clear bits in it, is how I can describe it. Those bits that look dark, they're not black, they're silver. It's just the way the light's catching it, I think. So I do that, and then when I cap that nail, I then later on sprinkle some of the Magpie glitter over the top, and some of the, I've got some like, they're almost like little tiny diamonds, and I put them on as well. And I wish I hadn't really, because it's really sharp, so I might try and chip those off. But anyway, going back to this finger, this is going to be a plain nail of just the pink, because it's so lovely, and I thought it stands out on its own, and I just do a whole nail with it plain, because all the others have got something going on, either glitter or a reverse or a marble or an ombre, so it's nice to do a plain. I've tried to keep this video to a minimum. There's no filing in it for you to see. Literally application and then my top coat. But they're just really stunning. I love pink. You can't beat a pink and white, I don't think. And the square just made them, oh God, they're just stunning. Don't know why I haven't done square before. They're really pretty. I'm not sure how I'm going to type with them on Monday, but I wanted to get this video up before Christmas, so I thought I'd just get it done this morning. So this nail is, not even sure which hand I'm working on at the minute. Is that my baby finger? Yeah. So it's an ombre on the little finger. So I've already put the coconut milk down a minute ago, and then now I'm just going over the top with the Fantasy. And then what I do is over the join I put some crystal glass just to kind of soften that join, and it really does work. And then when you come to file, you're not going to file off all your pink that you've just put on top of your white, and it keeps your blend nice. Now I've already done the other hand, but don't look at the other hand because I haven't filed it yet, so that's why it looks a bit rough. Right, so this is the fine glitter. This is the Magpie glitter, which I decided to use on this. And then obviously I cap over the top, and that's that finger done. You just leave that. How pretty is that? Stunning. Again, I'm just putting some more of this on here because it's a cover pink. It doesn't really need crystal glass, although I do put a thin layer over the top. It's just giving a better coverage on that nail, I think, putting a second coat on it. Oh, excuse me. Don't they look pretty? So pretty. So this one I'm capping now, crystal glass. I'm using my big boy brush, by the way, by CJP. I'm kind of getting the hang of using it. I've only used it half a dozen times, so I am kind of getting used to it. It's actually not that hard to use. It's quite good because it is a big brush. You can do a lot in less movements, if you know what I mean, rather than the Liz Guild brush. I do like it. I'm just trying to build up that apex. These are quite long, really, for me, so I need to make sure I've got a good strong apex so they don't break. Just capping the marble nail there. Sorry, on the angle on the shot there, I don't really know what I was doing. I'm kind of turning to look at myself, so it's really hard to film that. But I think you get the gist of what I'm doing. And then to file these, I did my side walls free edge, and then I used my e-file to take all the bulk down, and then I used my hand file then, 150, 100 or 180, 150, I can't remember now, file, just to kind of take out any, you know, get it nice and smooth, and then go over with my buffing block to get rid of any scratches. And then I use my Blue Sky No Wipe top coat to seal them. And then I put that down first and then sprinkled some glitter over the two full glitter nails. So if any of that glitter comes off, we've already got the glitter underneath because we put that on before, didn't we? So, and they do look super pretty. Look at me just chucking that on there. I was quite proud of that nail, actually. I'm not very good on reverse because stay colour my top. All the dust is everywhere. Right, so this is the full nail of Magpie glitter, and I'm just putting a thin layer of this top coat down, and then I'm going to tap some of the glitter over the top. And also I noticed when I filed, I had actually filed some of the glitter off the side, so I was glad I was putting it over the top. Thing is, when you're using glitter, it just goes everywhere when you're doing your top coat. I was getting lots stuck in my brush, it was just everywhere. I managed to, I'm trying to get bits off there, you can see bits of glitter that are getting stuck. There's always one little piece, isn't there? Out of shot again, I'm really sorry, don't know what's happened there. I've just edited this as well, I'm really sorry. So this finger has got that other glitter on the reverse. I've kind of mixed the two hands up a bit so they're not identical. I think that makes them look a bit more interesting. And then that's the marble, delicate marble nail. And then there's not an ombre on this one. On my right hand it is coconut milk with some of the silver glitter on the top. So this is the other hand now. So this is the thumb with all the glitter, and then I'm going to put some bits and pieces on the top here. See those big chunky pieces? They're like little tiny crystals, I suppose. I don't think it was a good idea to stick them on. I'm not sure how long they're going to stay on, but I'm not that impressed with them, to be honest. Look at that colour pink. It's beautiful. If you haven't got it, you should get it. It's gorgeous. I don't know what that was on the left-hand side there. I think I must have missed a little bit, or whether it's... I don't know what it is. I think it's clear, actually. And then my nail's a bit red underneath, but... it looks alright. You can't see it. And then ombre on the pinky. And then I'm just going to put some oil on. I've got some Curico, is it called? Professional manicure conditioning oil with milk and honey. Oh, smells lovely. And I've had this oil for ages. Just to rehydrate those nails. And that's me done for Christmas. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you like the shape, actually give me a thumbs up, because it is something a bit different to what everyone else has. If you don't like it, whatever. Don't give me a thumbs down, because you know I don't like that. It makes me cry. And thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Have a happy Christmas, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.